everyone, Ivy Gaming here, and today we're playing Raid Shadow Legends, and I wanted to finally show you guys, well, my little friend here I got on the test server. We are on the test server, guys. I do not have Samar on my main account. I actually pulled 2 Samars when I did some shard pulls on the test server. That was super fun. If you haven't already seen it, I have a 2000 shard pull video on from the test server. That was lots of fun. I wanted a chance to get new toys while we had this season open for the new champions like Helicath, and well, I thought this was a great opportunity to finally showcase some stuff that I can't do on my own account because either number 1, I don't have the champion, or number 2, I just don't have the resources to max them out. So first of all, this fella here can still solo Bommal 90 even after the changes. There's been multiple changes with Bommal. Some champions could before, but now they can't. Like, it's been a little bit of a mess. And they've also nerfed him and made him easier in some respects. But in the end, Samar can still solo Bommal 90. I'm sure most people are aware of that. If you're not, and I'm the first person you're seeing with this video, well, it's not my idea. It's been out there for a while. I know, for one. But I wanted to kind of give my own version here and have it for my channel. So I have my own reference tool when people ask me about Bommal. So first of all, we're gonna show you the run here, and then I will go and show you the gear, the masteries, and all that fun stuff. Number 1, quick note, you don't need Fushan here. You don't need Skull Crown. They're just who I happen to use, and I'll talk about that in a second. All right, let's go to the run. All right, and here we have our friend Samar Jemker. So he's the star of the show, right? So what do we got? We got Immortal and Regen on him. Which, oh no, another person in Regen gear for a solo build, right? Surprise, surprise. But it works, guys, it works. The good thing about him is you don't need resistance and accuracy for what makes this work, right? So we have 85,000 HP seems to be a consistent. I did see some people get away with lower amounts like 82,000, but I was aiming for 85. We got there. We glyphed some stuff, so no problem there. 250 plus speed is definitely helpful as well. This speed worked perfectly fine for me. That's where I happened to fall at. And I did end up with 3,400 defense, but I also do remember seeing some lower numbers from other content creators. So I don't think you need to be quite this high. I think you could be a little lower and still get by, but that's where my stats landed. I did not worry about getting crit rate, but I probably should have thrown a little bit of crit rate in here along the way. It wouldn't have hurt, but hey, I mean, he still got some crits. It happens every now and then, but wouldn't have hurt. But that's not what you need. It's just, you're relying on War Master procs, right? You guys know the drill. So, Masteries. Let me move myself out of the way because we're always in the way of our offense trees, aren't we, guys? We're always in the way. So here we have the important masteries. Speed is what you need for this build. So that 250 plus speed is not just that alone. You need the masteries that gives 18 more speed, and here 24 more speed with Spirit Haste. So this one requires you to make sure he's the one actually killing at least 3 people during the run to give his speed up. And this one requires everyone else to die. And then we are relying on War Master procs for our damage, Life Shrinker for extra healing, and everything else just adds overall damage stats. So when it comes to his skills, 0 books. Now, would it have hurt if I booked the A1, which is what we're using that whole time? Nah, maybe I would try, see if it makes it faster. But honestly, it doesn't need it. No books, none. No worries. We are relying on this A1. So with that in mind, you guys saw at the beginning of the run there, I showed the AI settings. That was locking everything else out for round 3 and only using the A1. Now you can use the other skills during the other runs to help make it a little bit faster. It seemed to be good for me. Worked just fine, right? I think that was good. For Aura, I did use a speed Aura. I used Fushan because he has 24 in all battles. Now, I could have pushed it even more and used Lady Kimmy, who has 30 in Doom Tower battles, but I decided not to use her because mine's pretty decently built, so I think she would have trouble dying. And, well, not everyone has a Lady Kimmy with 30% Doom Tower Aura, so I thought the 24% in all battles was at least a little bit more achievable because there's more than one champion that has that. So I actually have Fushan, no gear, he's like hoarding random stuff. He was just there for his aura. I personally brought my Skull Crown with me just to help clear the wave a little bit, just to help knock it down so Samar could finish everything off. But honestly, in order to optimize this a little bit more, I probably could have put some damage on Fushan as well as Skull Crown to at least get to where they clear the first wave faster and then hopefully die on the second wave. But remember, everyone needs to die. So that's why you saw in my squad there, I had 2 food champs just thrown in there just to be extra people to die to allow that Spirit Haste Mastery to be there. So that's it, guys. Super easy, right? I'm just going to keep it at that. I don't think there's anything else to explain. Just making sure that you have the Masteries and the right speed and you're using the speed aura. But simple enough. He can solo it. Easy clap. Set it, go do something, walk back. Bommal is done. And if you actually want to farm for that gear is pretty good actually. Resistance plus defense. There are so many builds now, especially when we're talking Hydra, that require high resist and defense and HP and accuracy. It's like so hard to get it all, right? So, or if you're working with someone like a Duchess or someone that you want to get high stats on, plus resistance or something for Hydra, for Arena. This gear is actually decent. I mean, personally, I farm, where is it? Lethal. Because I like that better, but I do want to start farming a little bit of Bommal, and now, well, I can't, because my main account can't farm Bommal with Samar, because I don't have Bommal on my real account. But anyway, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I think Samar is a solid option, and I think you can kind of min-max that by maybe booking his A1 if you can. You could also try to get a tiny bit more crit rate on him with amongst the other stats. And also I would suggest trying to get the timing of the waves to where on full auto that everyone is dying in the second wave instead of the first wave, but that way Samar is still killing at least 3 enemies. So you can make that time a little bit faster than my like 10 minutes that I had if you were just able to push it a little bit more, but still ensuring a consistent run. But alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you appreciated this guide, and I'll see you in the next video.